Let me bang.
I do let you bang. Hey,
let me bang you, Caleb, man.
I let you bang. I let you bang.
Greetings, nerds and virgins.
Go for Jesus. No forget Jesus, people.
Hey, I'm not surprised, motherfuckers.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is time once again for your favorite mixed martial arts podcast. Recording out of Los Angeles, California, it's MMA Roasted with Adam Hunter.
What's up, people? It's me, Adam Hunter. I'm here with Bill Dawes. I think you're on a scooter.
No, I'm on a cool electric bike that's yellow.
But if you're not naked, you're like either driving or jumping off a cliff. Is it because we're around such fighters that are manly men that you're like, you know what? I need to do something. Either I'm going to be butt naked or I'm going to be cliff diving.
No, it's a protracted middle-age crisis that's been lasting for about 10 years now.
You know what?
That's all this.
I do notice that because Bill, first of all, you're one of my favorite people. I freaking love you. I don't tell you how much I appreciate.
This is about when you're about to bring down the hammer, when you tell someone you love them. Okay.
I don't want to tell you how much I appreciate you because then I'm afraid you're going to ask for a favor of some sort. And the favor will be to get some hot chick off Gutfeld that you met last week at a bar.
Can I say something that's completely true, Adam? I personally just think that she is a star and she should be on Gutfeld. That's it. I'm not trying to bang her. She would never bang me. She's way out of my league.
She has 0 credits, has never been on TV, has an Instagram account where she just looks hot. And literally you can't find one video or picture of her talking about politics. So
no, Adam, that's her whole.
I actually look because I'm like, this motherfucker. There's nothing but her with panties on Instagram. And you're like, hey, this girl, I think she'd be perfect. I'm like, I don't even know how to pitch her. First of all, I don't get people on Gutfeld. Okay. I try getting people on and it always ends up being a disaster. Either the person that gets approved doesn't go on or
they get cold feet. They change their mind because they want to still work at Netflix or something.
Something like that, or it's just it never ends up working, or I try but something happens, or it's not as easy. I really have no power. I've mentioned certain people 10, 15 times, and it just hasn't. So I can't just. But if you're like, hey, get some hot chick on Gutfeld, she's Republican and she's hot. This
isn't that enough?
No, it's not enough. It's not enough. And that's why I'm afraid to compliment you because I'm afraid it'll come back at me too. Anyway, Don Fry, how are you?
Why, Bill, do you identify as a hot Republican girl?
Don, if I show you this girl's Instagram, you'd love her. She is all MAGA. She's from London and she's all pro-Trump and yeah. And if Adam gets on Gutfeld, it won't do me any good.
I know, but dude, they're booking Elon Musk on fucking Gutfeld. And,
really? Good bad.
And I mean, they're booking people like that. I mean, they're booking people whatever. I mean, whatever.
Hey, I have 1/4 of the money Elon Musk has.
So
I'm just as important.
So we're waiting for Mayhem Miller as well as this Israeli Brazilian fighter who's awesome actually, who just fought for the LFA title. I thought he won. I thought he got screwed. We're gonna talk about that fight. Did you guys watch the fights last week at all? The fight UFC from France?
Yes, this weekend. By the way, what a crazy card. I think there were more knockouts than any other card in the history of UFC or something.
Yeah, it was the first 6 fights were all stoppages. And that's always the way it goes. It did seem like they were setting the French guys up to win because 7 French guys fought and 7 won. I mean, when has that ever happened in the history?
That's crazy.
Anyway, Don, did you watch?
I know. French usually surrender. You'd think.
Yeah, normally.
No.
Of course, Don didn't watch the fights. It was a good card. We'll get into it. I'm pretty sure.
No, it's in France. That's a fight.
All right, so
I want to watch a fight from.
So I don't know what Don said,
Come
but
on.
he said, it's one of those things where I just know the tone of it. I hear Don. This is how it comes across. It's fucking France. If I want to fucking,
It's like Kenny from South Park.
What were you saying, Don?
I said they don't even own their own country anymore.
Because of all the Muslims and
Kind of true.
Yeah,
dude.
Great Britain's coming that way, and we'll be next.
Well, we got off to a great start. All I know is that Macron's wife keeps punching him. Have you been following?
There's another video. I saw there was one.
There's been a bunch of them. It seems like she just. I don't even know what happened there. I mean, wasn't she like 20 years older and she was his school teacher? And,
well, according to Candace Owens,
oh god,
she was actually a he.
Yeah, I mean,
transitioned. It was actually her actual brother transitioned, and now. But she is. I think she's like 25 years older, something crazy like that.
I think Candace is gonna get screwed with that because they hired the same lawyers that like won the settlement against Fox, I believe. And it's the first time ever that like a prime minister and his wife are suing another citizen.
Yeah, it's crazy.
They're but who knows? I mean, Candace might be able to just say, well, you could sue my company and my company goes bankrupt and she doesn't actually lose any money. It just seems like whoever gets sued never actually loses money.
Yeah.
But, I mean, we'll see. So my week, I was with Russell Peters in Canada and dude, it was, it's like I do all these gigs where like they're at bars or hell gigs or restaurants or places where no one knows there's going to be comedy at. We just spring comedy on people and you're just like fighting. And then you do a show for like Russell. It's like, I think it was like 3,500 people sold out, 3 shows. Wow. And it was just like, I didn't want to get off stage because the high that I got.
You got to be Indian, bro. You got to turn Indian. You have to start talking like this.
Thank you, Mayhem. The high that I got from the laughter was, I'm sure you've gotten Don Fry in fights. I'm sure Mayhem's got in fights. One day you'll get it, Laughter Bill. Okay, but it's one of those things where like, dude, I didn't want to get off stage because I knew as soon as I got off stage, my life wasn't going to be as fun. Like I wanted to stay up there. And then, dude, it was unbelievable. It was like, it felt like just fucking lightning bolts going through you. Like, fucking, you're on the cloud 9. And then a half hour later, I'm back in my room. I'm coming down. I don't do drugs. So I'm like just sitting there and I'm on, Facebook watching. And it just, I can understand why people get addicted to drugs or
of course.
Or whatever, because you just want to keep that high going because it's such a unnatural high. And then it's such an unnatural low immediately following it. But yeah. Don, did that ever happen to you?
Yeah, all the time. It would take, after a fight, it would take 2 weeks to recover, even if you didn't get hurt, just from the emotional and mental effort that you put into it, for all that time to train and fight and then to come off and have it all swept out from underneath of you like that. Like you say, just they close the door on you.
How did you deal with it?
I drank a lot.
USA.
And what about you, Jason? Did that happen to you after your fight?
Well, no, I mostly was having a real hard time listening to you whine about it.
No, I'm not. Asshole. I'm not whining about it. Here's the thing. I talk about the good things that happened, my day, or bad things, and I either get, quit bitching about your success, or I get, quit bitching about
being true, though. It's true, bro. Listen here, man. I as the only man who's been down to the depths of fucking the underclass of society, way deep down, you should just thank your lucky stars that you get to live in a country where we get to do this, where you get to live in a world where you get paid to say funny shit.
I do thank my lucky stars, asshole. Okay, but this is a podcast, and I'm talking about how
you have a beautiful family. You have a great job. You have
but that's a boring podcast.
Jason, what do you want from me? Okay, fine. All that stuff.
When do you guys start?
Yeah, all this stuff is true, Jason. 100%. I'm just telling you what I'm going through. Do you want me to not tell you?
Look at the bright side.
I am looking at the bright side. I'm asking you how you fucking dealt with it. Okay, I'm not complaining.
I didn't deal with it, so I went to prison.
Exactly.
Well, that's where I want you to start. Okay, at least we can go there. I'm not saying, oh, okay, why don't I just sit here and say nothing with my fucking mouth closed and go and let everyone else talk about it.
Hey, look, I really like to yell and fucking give a pep talk with no nonsense, and you give me the perfect platform to do it because I'm not talking to you.
All right,
I'm talking to you. I'm talking to everybody else watching the podcast that might not have the greatest job in the world, but it's not that bad. It's not the life that they live is not too sad. I just want to make fun of you because you're crying about
wait.
Jason, thank you. All right,
Can I make a comment?
How do I deal with
People are watching this.
Yeah.
What is that?
This kid says the link doesn't take him to the Zoom. I'm sending him the same link I send you guys, right? Your link all works, right? Fuck. Is there, man.
I mean, apparently, I think I'm on here.
Oh, fuck. All right. So,
you got a black leather vest on while you're riding a fucking.
Yeah, I was at a party with Bruce Buffer and Dominic Cruz.
Jesus, man.
And
you really are going.
Are you on a scooter?
You really are going through the biggest midlife crisis. All right, another issue. All right, so
it's for an audition.
For what? The fucking Blue Oyster? Are they bringing back Police Academy? All right. So another thing. So there's a girl. When I was in 7th grade, right? I was an idiot. I was 8th grade maybe. There was a 7th grader on the school bus, right? She was really cute. She liked me. I liked her, right? So we're on the back of the bus, and I ended up sucking on her boobs, right? Like she let me suck on the back. Like this is like after school, right? Like on the way home from school. And I was an idiot. I was a fucking moron. And I was like showing everyone her boobs, kind of like, because there was a crowd around of people watching this. So after that, I got sent to boarding school for troubled kids and yada yada. Not because of that, but other things. But she's my friend on Facebook. And I still feel kind of bad about what happened here. Should I apologize? Because it's weird fucking 33 years later to be like, hey, listen, I don't know if you remember this, but I the back of the bus, I was kind of a dick doing this. I just want to say I feel bad because she might screenshot that, and all of a sudden it ends up blowing up in my. What would you do?
Well, perfect. Then you're going to be having Russell Brand open for you.
Check the statute limitations first.
Well, I didn't do anything. She let me do it. It wasn't like I took it, but at the same time, I should have been a classy.
Yeah, right. That's what they all, they all let you think that,
Wait.
No sounds like yes through duct tape. All right.
Well, what is the big deal here anyway? You're 7th grade. You showed off her little tetas. Like, what's the big deal?
I was in 8th grade, but she was in 7th grade. But it was still like not appropriate. It wasn't cool. I could have just sucked in her tits on my own. I didn't have to show anybody. I was trying to.
Hey, from all of us underclassmen, 7th, 6th, and 7th, we appreciate it, bro. We appreciated it.
Adam, why don't you call her? So it's not you don't have anything in writing. If you feel bad, just call her and be like, hey, can we talk for a second?
Yeah.
I haven't talked to her since 8th grade. Like, so this guy's saying the link doesn't work. Fuck, man. How do should I? What's your number?
It's because he's not Gentile. He doesn't have the appropriate working products. He didn't spend enough money to get a quality.
Yeah.
I think the IDF has that Stingray device on them.
Yeah, it might be true.
Oh God! All right. So meanwhile, I gotta leave. So I came home and I had the best time with my kid. We played all night. I was laughing. I was reading to her. Another day, and then I leave tomorrow for a week on a cruise. And I just I have such anxiety about this because I miss my kids so much. And then I know she's gonna be like, "Daddy, why are you leaving?" And she's gonna start bawling. She was in England over the weekend with my wife. Bill, are you in a supermarket?
Where's she at?
Oh, it's too loud?
Yeah.
Oh.
Where's she at now?
My kid? She's at school.
Why don't you fucking go pick her up and pull her out of school and hang out with her for the day?
Maybe tomorrow. I'm leaving tomorrow night at like midnight, so maybe tomorrow. But because she took off school last week because she went to England. So
with who, you or your wife?
My wife took my daughter to a wedding, and I was opening for Russell. That was another thing. But so then I don't know. Now I'm gone for a week. But after I'm gone for a week, I'm back for 12 days. So that's good. But still, man, like Don, how did you deal with the training camps?
It was tough, man. It was tough, but I'll tell you what, in between working out, if I had an hour, in between workouts, I would rush home just to spend 5 minutes with the kid and then, rush back to the next workout. If I can spend 5 fucking minutes with him.
I mean, that's what I'm trying to do. Get all my Gutfeld jokes done, like get everything done. Cause I got to do 5 hours a day. Just get everything done now. So that way we could go play Barbie for 3 hours and do this for 2 hours and do this for 2 hours. And Jason, you think you have kids?
Buddy, let me tell you, you think you got it bad. Try being stepdad mayhem. Stepdad mayhem gets no respect, bro. No respect. I do everything. LOL dog, here it is. You want this and here it is. You want that? You want to go to McDonald's? We're going right now. And what do I get? Not even a I love you, not a pat on the back, maybe a hug around the neck.
Come on, you got to be the coolest stepdad of all time.
What's up?
You know I am, and I still don't get no love for it, bro. It's fucking breaking my heart.
So we have a guy right now on the we have a guest right now on the podcast. This guy. Now they pronounce it different ways. Some say Ilay, some say Ilay. Can you please tell me how to say this?
Eli. Record straight.
Eli, because some people say Ilay. Ilay Barzilay, 7-1 fighter. I thought you won that last fight. I just watched it. It was close. I thought you won 1-3-5.
Yeah, it was super close. I thought I won too. I mean, a lot of people thought it.
I mean, you had 3 takedowns in the 5th round. The 3rd round you won. I could give him the 2nd because he had the takedown. And at the last 30 seconds, he was pounding you. I'm not going to say that he wasn't. And maybe the 4th round. But still, he was the champion. He was the LFA champion. They were saying you had nothing to lose. I thought you did great. I mean, were you proud of your performance?
That's crazy that they say I didn't have what to lose. Like I'm still was undefeated, 7-0. Maybe I had more to lose than him, but I mean, I don't know. I'm not super happy, I thought I'm gonna dominate him much more, so I can't say I'm satisfied. I for sure not satisfied from what happened, but I mean, I still think I won.
It was a great.
It doesn't help.
What would you have done differently if you were to run it back?
I would do a couple of things differently. I think the main thing was I knew that watching his fights before, I knew that he's always stealing the rounds in the end. Like he's giving some good takedown in the last 20 seconds, then he's kind of stealing a close round. And in the fight, I didn't know the times. I didn't know like how much time left for the round. And there was some miscommunication with my corner in that terms. So I mean, I think the most thing that I will change, it's in the end of the round, instead of him wrestling me, I gonna wrestle him every end of the round just to guarantee the victory of each round, like I did in the last round, in the 5th round. So if I will do it every round, he couldn't wrestle and steal the round, and I will guarantee the round because in the stand-up, it was clearly that I was better.
It was a great fight, man. And you are such a badass. Holy shit. You hit so hard. Were you surprised, though, he was able to kind of... Because everyone else that you hit went down. Your first 6 fights, your first 7 fights. Were you surprised he was able to take some of the punches?
Yeah. I was surprised. I mean, I knew that he's very durable, and I know you have a great chin, but still, My plan was to knock him out at the fourth, to make him tired. I knew you're gonna be more tired than me, and to knock him out in the fourth. I think that's the only thing that I can tell. This guy is a veteran, because the other people I fought, when I hurt them, they tried to hurt me back, and that's exactly the time that I knocked them out. And he didn't try to when he was hurt, he didn't try to brawl too much. He was trying to go to the legs, recover. He was very smart with it. So I always felt like I'm so close, but also I couldn't find that last shot. So yeah, he was pretty smart with the decision he made.
Did you now you sound very Israeli, but you said you're half Brazilian. Did you grow up in Brazil or Israel?
I was going to say, you sound, Israelis often sound like French people.
Yeah, people tell me I'm speaking like GSP.
Did you grow up in Israel or in Brazil?
So I born in Israel. I grew up in Israel, but still, most of my family is in Brazil. So I was spending a lot of time in Brazil, visiting my grandfather, my grandmother. So I live in Israel all my life. I born in Israel, but still I spend a lot of time in Brazil.
So your mom's Brazilian?
Yeah, my mother is
Oh, of
Brazilian and
course.
my
Your
father is
dad's probably
Israeli.
super smooth. Your mom's hot, feisty Brazilian. I could. Your dad's probably like Israeli guys are just very forward, but they're very smooth, but they're very like kind of pushy. And then you got this Brazilian who's like, no way, you're not going to be able to get me. I mean,
Hey,
of course,
quick question. Let me take a look at that chest there. Jesus Christ. Brazilian and Jewish together. Oh my God. Boha.
by the way, you're on here with Mayhem Miller, as well as Don Fry and comedian Bill Dawes. Now you and Bill are both.
The question yet? Bro, I want to ask. All right, it was a close one. We thought you won. So, what are you gonna do if you run into him again? Because it's a small pool
He
out
asked
there.
the same question while you're talking around.
My bad. Look, I got my phone overheated. The goddamn thing was on fire. When I put my hand on it, I was like, ah. And so, yeah, my bad.
It's a very formal podcast, by the way. We're very professional here.
Listen, we're real loose. We play it real loose around here, there, Eli.
Hey, Eli, what was your entry in MMA? Was it jiu-jitsu with the Brazilian mom, or was it like Krav Maga, or what was your entry into MMA?
No, it was I started with jiu-jitsu and Muay Thai together, and I competing a lot in jiu-jitsu. And then after a couple of years, I'm like, you know what? I want to be a better striker than a grappler. So I'm investing a lot of time in the striking. And then, I kind of mix everything together.
Now, did you serve in the Israeli military?
No, I didn't.
How'd you get away? What bullshit did you pull to get out of it?
Yeah.
Sorry, I prefer not talking about it.
Bone spurs? Did you do the Trump?
He doesn't want to talk. He doesn't want to talk about it.
Okay.
Next question. Now, how have you dealt with? Because I saw that you posted on Instagram that you've been getting a lot of hate from people, and it's a really tough time to be Israeli and Jewish. Jesus, I mean, holy shit. How have you been dealing with that?
No, in the Instagram, I don't care. There's so many messages. I don't care. They just giving me some engagement. The only thing that did bother me was when I fought 2 weeks ago, and right after I go out of the cage, some guy came with me right to my face, like after I lost. Before the fight, I don't care, but there was a lot of failures, a lot of people screaming. But after the fight, he came right to my face, and he's like, "Free Palestine, this and that," and like, bro. Right now, I'm after the fight. Don't feel too comfortable to come right to my face like that, because people they know like we can't really react to it. So the expectation is like he's not gonna do nothing because he can't do nothing because we're in the US. There's like security and all of that. But fuck it. I jumped right to his face, and this guy was running. And then everyone keep telling me, "Oh, you're gonna get suspended." Like, I don't care. Before the fight, it's something. It's business. You can talk shit how much you want. I don't care. It's part of the. It's part of the. It's part of to be in the crowd and everything. I get it. It's part of the sport. But after the fight, when you come that close to my face and say something personally, this is different, and people feel too comfortable with that.
Yeah, of course.
Well, I mean, to be fair, I'm sure that you have a lot to do with a foreign policy. I think.
Now, I saw that Bryce Mitchell, when he said he wanted to go fishing with Hitler, you called him out. You challenged him, right? You said, let's do a grappling match. And wasn't it set? And then what happened?
Yeah.
So what happened is, I mean, he accepted it, and then we were supposed to fight. Already booked my flight and everything. And one day before my flight, he's saying that his fight with Gian Silva is closed and everything. He have a fight. Sorry, he didn't even say that. Actually, say that he pulling out of the fight because of the eyebrows on his fight poster.
I'll do it. Man, y'all made me look gay on the poster, man. Y'all can miss me with that gay shit.
Yeah. So I look at the fight poster. I'm like, dude, that's how you look.
Wait, so he didn't like how he looked at that. That's hilarious.
I went to see if there's something wrong. I'm like, that's exactly how you look, brother.
Yes. I was laughing too, because I was like, bro, you do have your eyebrows that pretty.
Wait, that's why he pulled out, because of the eyebrows on the poster?
Yes, you didn't see this,
Yeah.
Adam, you're
Can you pull it
terminally
up?
online.
Because
pull it up, Adam. Because he's like, man, it's real funny. He's like, y'all made my eyebrows gay.
Oh,
yeah. So it's funny because I still took my flight to the US because I didn't know if he's gonna compete or not. They telling me they're working about it. So I fly to the US, and then when I went to Vegas, I see this guy in the fucking PI. So I went right to him, because I said before, whenever I'm gonna see you, I'm gonna come right to your face. I didn't say like I'm gonna punch him or something. But I wanted to let him know that he say something that I'm very serious about what he said. So I ran into him, and then we speak, and whatever, he told me that he told me totally different things that what we all heard.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I mean,
I'll tell you what it is. Like, look, you're a dangerous guy, and this guy got to go make a bunch of money over there fighting that guy, that Jew. You know what I mean? So he's not going to lose to this Jew and then lose to that Jew back to back. You know what I'm saying?
I don't think he was fighting a Jew, though. I think.
Man.
Yeah.
Well, everybody's a Jew to me.
Yeah, he fought Gian Silva actually right now supporting him in his fight this weekend.
But right now there are like 4 guys from Israel. I remember because you came to my show. It was you, Natan Levy, and 2 other guys all training together. And it's just badass. As someone who's Jewish, I was so proud to have you guys represent. So I just want to say thank you for that, for being such a nice guy too.
Thank you very much, Adam. First of all, we all enjoy your show. I still remember it, like it was like 1 year ago. And it was a great show. Like we all laughed so much, and we had such a good time. And also it was so funny that I don't know if you guys know, but Adam put us like right next to Belal Muhammad. So this was hilarious.
Game time. NFL playoffs. One of the greatest things you can do is go to an NFL playoff game, okay? You get to go with other fans. You have fun. You take your family. Listen, Game Time has a new feature called Game Time Picks that makes getting tickets for events even easier. Game Time filters out the fluff to show you only the incredible deals on great seats. You don't have to waste time searching through thousands of tickets to find the best value, okay? Make it you can save time, and saving time is money. Time is valuable, all right? You pick an upcoming game, You browse through the ticket deals on Game Time Picks, and it's so easy. I do it all the time. I go to concerts on with Game Time. I go to NFL games. I go to WNBA games. Okay, you can go to MMA events. All right, they have curated deals that make it easier to find the best price to get great seats. They have the super deal, which is the best value for that event. You get the seat views, so you don't like stuck behind a goalpost or you're sitting in the parking lot, whatever it is. They have the lowest price guarantee, and they have event cancellation protection, job loss protection, etc. All right, go to Game Time Picks. All right, they make it easier for sports, concerts, comedy, theater. They have all-in pricing. You get the seat views, you get ticket coverage, and you get the lowest price guarantee, or Game Time will credit you 110% of the difference. What are you waiting for, people? Download the Game Time app, create an account, and use the code CLNS for $20 off your first purchase. That's right. Create an account, redeem your code CLNS for $20 off. All right. Download Game Time today. Last minute tickets, lowest price guaranteed. I'm telling you, it's awesome. You're going to thank me later. Check it out right now. And we were all laughing, and everyone was having a good time laughing. Like I was making fun of a lot.
Were you laughing? And then wait, you got up and took his seat, didn't you?
No. Okay, that's a good joke. Everyone was having a good time, and that's
true.
Because it doesn't matter if you're Christian, or if you're a Jew, or you're a terrorist. We're all the same, right?
Yes. I love where this is going.
Exactly.
But there was like these 4 guys from Israel that were all training over at what's his name's gym, right? Are you guys all still together over there?
Yeah, me, Natan, Shimon, Noad. There's but I mean everyone now in different place. I'm in Brazil, right? Natan in day in Vegas. Actually, I left them to be honest.
Oh, really? Okay, so you're in Brazil now?
I didn't left the team, I left them as like we're not in the same place anymore.
Of course.
I'm living in São Paulo nowadays.
Wow. Yeah, and you're training with John Silva for his fight this Saturday, right?
Yeah, exactly. I'm in his apartment now, where the team's staying at. I'm gonna support him in the UFC Noche.
Wow, that's crazy. It's going to be a great fight this Saturday, and that must be an amazing experience. Now, are you married, or are you enjoying the Brazilian women? Because I've heard.
What about the Israeli women? Holy shit! You kidding me?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm international.
Oh, I love that calendar. I love the IDF calendar they got going, man.
Thank you.
Oh, legend.
Did you ever watch any Don Fry's fights growing up?
Yeah.
I
watch it.
And then did they have Bully Beatdown in Israel?
What's that? Sorry.
The show Bully Beatdown that Mayhem was on. Did that air in Israel?
No, they're too busy doing it themselves.
I'm not sure if it's here in Israel, because I barely spent time in Israel in the last years, but
but it was years ago. It was probably when you were in high school.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
they probably I think they translated it Hebrew and Yiddish.
That's awesome. Now, what's the training like? Is it difference between training in Brazil versus training in Las Vegas versus Israel?
Mm-hmm. So what I like in the training in Brazil, it's the main difference is the teams in Brazil are close. So like the gym giving you kind of sponsorship, like they're giving you the physiotherapy, they're giving you SNC coach, they're giving you all what you need. Of course, you're paying percentage for the gym, but like it's not like everyone can come and train. You want to join the team, even if you're a great professional, you're gonna get tested for like 3 weeks. They're gonna see what your level at, and then they're gonna decide if to give you like this kind of. It's kind of like what they're giving to the people in the college, it's like kind of same stuff. So in the professional teams in the US, I feel like the big teams, they are too big, too open, and it's not specifically like Brazil. Every training is specific. You have opponent. You're training specifically for him, and all the team wants to help you. And in Vegas, it's more like everyone doing his own business, which is still good, but it's not like what I'm looking at the moment.
Yeah, Mayhem, didn't you train with Jose Aldo and those guys all attacked you when you went to Brazil?
Oh yeah, because right, we went in there showing the guys wrestling, like we were doing wrestling, and it was me and another guy that was like a middleweight too, or like a 205 pounder, and man, the kid asked me in Portuguese, like, "Are you heavy or are you light?" And I was like, "Well, I mean, I'm heavy, and bro, he lost his mind. He was like, "Wah, wah," and I was like, "Whoa, what was going on?" So, and then every guy and everybody's Jose Aldo weight, like 45, 35, like that, screaming, hitting themselves, and my street sense went off. I started to like sneak off, and man, I was right. They jumped my buddy. They started beating his ass. Jose Aldo come flying kick at me. I'm fucking tackling everybody, and somebody bit me in the ass.
Sounds
Eli,
like a great experience.
Eli, is that
Who was? Hey, you're bros after you bite me in the ass.
How did it end?
Yeah. Finally,
With you
I
coming?
fucking tapped. I finally tapped, and the eye came. I came on his face.
Don, you have
Bill's on his way.
Don, you have any questions for the great Eli?
Yeah, Bill's on his way for the ass biting adventure.
Thank you, Don. Any questions for Eli, our guest?
He's already dressed for it and all that.
I guess not. All right, so
So you got to fight. You got to fight in San Antonio this weekend, right?
no, he's training the guy from San Antonio.
Fights in San Antonio.
No, the guy he's training is in the main event of San Antonio. He's John Silva is fighting Diego.
Yeah, it's in San Antonio.
Diego Lopez, San Antonio, and this guy is his main training partner or one of the training partners of John Silva. Now, are you? Do they ask you to kind of emulate Diego Lopez at all?
Yeah, that's this is Pablo,
Whoa.
by the way, the Fighting Nerds coach in here.
Hey.
Hey, Pablo, you're here with Mayhem Miller and Don Fry.
He can't hear because I'm with the earphones. But yeah, we're trying to help in the best way to give him some look, and he's more than ready.
Okay. So what? So what's your Diego Lopez impression look like? Because I spent a lot of time helping Rampage Jackson, and I became King Mo. I became like Chuck Liddell. I became like whoever the hell was him. He's fighting. I had to pretend to be him all the time. So I got like 18 styles in my head, sort of that I could switch from. But what's your Diego Lopez impression look like?
I mean, it's pretty much like to swing like crazy, to go to some leg locks. But I mean, I do it anyway, so that's good.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Well, listen, man, good luck. Now, after the fight, are you going to stay in Brazil or are you going to go back to Vegas? Are you going to go to...
After the fight, going right back to Brazil because I want to fight another time this year to get another win.
Hey, wait, and you said in Vegas... He said in Vegas you train with what's his name, but who are you training with
John
in
Wood.
Vegas? I don't understand.
He was
No, not
okay.
anymore. Yeah, I used to train with him a couple years ago, but not for the last 3 years.
Do you have groupies? Like Mayhem used to have groupies?
Of course.
You want me to press that?
Groupies. Look at that.
What does that mean?
Some Jew.
What does it mean? Come on.
Brazilian Jew.
Okay. I mean, yeah.
Hey, you guys
I
still
would
never
laugh, I
answered.
said.
Who did you train with in Vegas? John Wood. That was it.
Yeah, just trained with John Wood. I trained with Extreme for a year and a half, and then I decided it's time to move full time to Brazil.
Was it awkward with Jake Shields? Was Jake Shields there when you were there?
I mean, at the time it wasn't awkward because I didn't know that his opinions, about all the things. So I used just to train with I used just to train from him jiu-jitsu, and then people like keep sending me those Twitter stuff, and I'm like, holy shit! I just trained with the guy yesterday, and I'm Jewish and everything. But
Yeah. I mean, if you can't train with people who hate Jews, it's gonna be hard to find a training partner. You know what I'm saying?
By the way, he's Jewish. By the way, he wasn't Jewish, but he was trying to bang this chick who was Jewish, so he converted.
That's
that's
so
made him
simplistic.
Jewish.
Well, isn't that?
I'm a convert.
Well, isn't that what
I
happened?
gave up Jesus for some quim.
But you had to take
cut off his dick.
You had to take blood from your penis, right?
They did take blood from my penis. I don't know what you Jews did with it, but it's somewhere in a vault.
Okay, what is this? You Jews? You're Jewish also now. Okay.
I know, but I can play both sides. I'm like a double agent.
No, you're not.
So when you go,
by the way, I was in Israel for 10 days and I performed there downtown Tel Aviv for like 6 shows.
Eli, what were you saying?
A couple months ago.
When he's going with some Christians, she converted him too. He's saying he's Jewish and he converted to Christian. When he meets some Jewish, he converted.
Hey,
that's a smart guy.
Hey, there's some hot Muslims. I'm not converted to Islam.
Yeah.
Allah Akbar. Hey, bro, the right one comes up, I'm going to be a motherfucking Scientologist.
Well, listen, Eli, thank you for your time. Good luck in your upcoming fight. We're fans for life over here. And how can people follow you?
On Instagram, Ilay Barzilay, and all the social media, just Ilay Barzilay. And thank you so much, Adam. Thank you for everyone. You guys are legends.
God bless you, man.
Keep killing it. I enjoy so much your show back in the day, and hopefully I'm gonna watch one more soon. And thank you very much for everyone.
God bless Israel.
I'm a fan too. Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Good luck.
Yeah, good job, guys. Some of these jokes, I don't want him to think that we're fucking like anti-Israel here. Did he take our seat? All right. So anyway, what are we talking about?
Bro, we're the most pro-Semitism show on YouTube, bro. Are you kidding me?
We are.
3 out of 4 Gentiles agree.
Oh, I feel like if Israel just sent Don Fry over there, everything would end in like 35 seconds.
It's the whole problem. Yeah.
Yeah. Don, look like you haven't shaved in a while. Everything okay?
Yeah, I gotta go back over to California, finish up that movie. Where I'm playing Zeus.
Oh, that's so
I gotta
awesome.
have my beard.
Yeah.
You're playing the Greek god, Zeus?
Yeah.
No.
It's not a big stretch for me. It's real easy. All I gotta do is just
Now,
he's been method acting for the last fucking 50 years.
by the way, so McCorkle, who's once again not here, I don't know where he is, but his son, is doing comedy. He wanted to open for me. I let the kid open for me. Super nice kid, Trey. Polite kid, nice kid. I would do anything for Sean. Anything that I can do for Sean, I would do for Sean, right? So Sean hits me up. He's like, there's only one other comic that ever let Trey open for him. And I was like, who? He's like, John Reap, right? So John Reap last week gets
Yikes
for child pornography. He's like the winner of Last Comic Standing. The guy.
Funny comic too.
He was the Hemi guy. He was in Eastbound and Down. I auditioned for the part that he got in Eastbound and Down. He was in Harold and Kumar, White Castle. I don't know what. Bill, are you following this at all?
Oh yeah, of course. I heard about it like right when it came out, hot off the press.
What happened?
Well, apparently he was on the dark web, and he was looking at. He had a fake account, obviously, and he was looking at child pornography. But one of the accounts, or a couple of them, he actually engaged with someone that either was a minor or he thought was a minor. So one was pictures. Some of them were pictures because it's like 3rd degree or 2nd degree, right? 1st degree is in person. 2nd degree is like conversation. 3rd degree is like you're looking at photos. So I think it was like 9 counts of 3rd degree and like 1 of 2nd degree. So it's pretty inescapable. I mean, he's fucked for life. There's nothing he,
He should be. Fuck him.
Yeah, I agree. It's just like what I don't know. This sounds awful, but I just kind of feel like pedophiles should be chemically castrated. That's my solution. Is that terrible to say?
With a fucking 44 mag.
Pussy you are. What a
44 mag.
fucking pussy. Oh, we're just gonna shoot them full of medicine that makes them not want to fuck kids anymore. How about you cut their dicks off, huh?
I mean, what's crazy is that, like, I met him
don't think.
Yeah, go on.
Look, here's the thing, right? This dude has all the money in the world, right? And has all the success in the world, but he's still got this thing in him that's like mentally broken.
Of
course. You know what I mean? There's gotta be like some solution for that. And maybe it is chemical castration. Like, but when they, you know what I mean? Do a thought crime when they're like 18 and they're still jerking off thinking about 15-year-old boys. Well, you know what I mean? Like,
I understand. I understand what you're saying, Jason. We're like, okay, you're right. Like, I think if it was third degree and he's looking at porn, chemically that might be a little extreme. When you're going to when you're going to meet people, that's different. Like that's.
But listen, no, you're not hearing what I'm saying. It's a mental. There's something broken in the mind.
Of course.
And then what I'm saying is it continues to happen. So it's like this weird thing where it's the leftover remnant of evolution that we can't figure out how to tame on some people. So it's like they're not even picking that. So it's like it's this thing that I can't. I don't know, philosophical question.
How many
do you fix that?
Did you meet when you were away?
Oh yeah, no, that's the only reason, right? Because it's like I've met those broken people, and I've done terrible things to them. But it's one of those things where, like, they're stuck that way.
Can we talk about what do you mean the terrible? Because like when you say I've done terrible things to them, there's a lot of things that come in my mind. Like
I'm thinking Dexter.
Buddy, I'm taking the IDF pledge, and I don't want to talk about it.
Okay, you're 100%. He's leaving.
Oh, my bad.
I was like,
that'd be a pretty sweet exit right there.
Jason, I don't want to pry or put you in any kind of situation where you.
Listen, exactly right. Well, then don't, motherfucker. I didn't even mean to talk.
I know, but listen. But here's the deal. Like when Mike Tyson, right? Mike Tyson says when he was accused of rape, charged with rape, he goes, I didn't rape this woman, but there's about 10 things I did that I should be in jail for. So I'll just go to jail for one of those things, right? Now, at first, I was like, what a fucking noble guy. That takes a lot. Then I'm like, that's amazing. But then I'm like, well, what if he was a serial killer and killed 4,000 people?
Yeah.
So I'm just like, so when someone says terrible things, my mind starts going wondering terrible things. But okay, Jason, I understand.
On the 8th grade when you're sucking that girl's titties, did they say Adam has such an active imagination?
Dude, I'm debating whether I should take that out of the podcast because I'm like, how is that going to help me in my career?
Leave it in. Will any of this help you? Leave it in.
Yeah,
I know. Yeah. Well, listen, I'm going to stop doing a show if you edit this shit.
You're right.
Adam, is that your masturbation shirt you have on?
Chael Sonnen, yes. Bad guy.
Yeah, he jerks off into the bottom of it.
So what are we talking about? All right. So anyway, let's talk about the fights last week, right? So there were some UFC fights last week. Did you watch them, Jason?
Yeah. Yo, bro, that was a badass main event.
That guy, Imavov, is it Imavov? How do you say it?
Imavov. Yeah, Imavov. Yeah.
Yeah, he's got a different,
man, that fucking Borraccio, not really, but yeah. He's like just, all right, weight cutting, and bro, the whole world quit wrestling for a while. And now these Dagestani assholes are showing up like they fucking found the cure to cancer and Jesus' fucking loincloth. They're just like, no, they just 8th grade wrestle. And it's like nobody knows how to wrestle no more. So this Brazilian kid is out there fucking kickboxing, and then the threat of the wrestling makes him have to stand kind of funny. And then the guy is so tall and long and cut weight so good because why? He's a wrestler, so he knows how to cut weight real good. And he just was fucking punching him from Dagestan's capital of, I don't know where. What is it?
I don't know.
Shit stain? I don't know. 1-2. And just 1-2'd him. And then he got tired after they exchanged for a while. In that second round, he got tired of shit. And then he came back again because he has good conditioning. Why? Because he's a wrestler. It's like fucking basic instinct right here.
According to Sean Strickland, he said that guy Cal Barajo was useless in training. He said he made a big mistake. He said Strickland has an explanation. He goes, I like the guy. He goes, Cal's my buddy. He's an idiot. He trained with us and he was useless. Me, what's wrong with you? Cal, I'm cutting. I'm an alternate. So you're giving up 4 weeks of your camp, cutting weight twice while having a fight coming up? Whoever told you to do that, please hit him. So I guess he was an alternate for another UFC main event. So he was cutting weight twice, wasn't training. I got to go with Strickland on that. I mean, if you're not,
look, some guys are pretty. You know what I mean? Some guys are pretty, and then other people kind of have to like lead them around. It's just like it seems like I don't know. Even in the fight, he didn't make the best decisions. He was fucking winning, and then decided against it. It was a weird thing that happened, right or wrong? He said to himself in the corner, "Oh, I'm gonna start punching hard." And guess what happened? He wore that boy out, got him real tired, hurt him. You know what I'm saying? And then he just went and took his foot off the gas completely.
Yeah, it seemed like he was kind of happy to be there. The Mason Jones fight was the best fight I've seen in a while. He was
what fight was it?
Mason Jones. He fought the guy who was him against the guy who was the black guy, and black guy hurt him.
Oh,
really?
He came back with the damn. Let me tell you, bro, that looked like Don Fry on there with the damn just seated in the mountain with the fucking slamming elbows, all repetitive, bam, 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 bro. You just sat there all fucking day. It was weird, man.
Yeah, that was a great fight. I don't understand the other fight. This guy Paul Craig, Don. So this guy's a jiu-jitsu legend. He's had like 60 fights, and this was his last fight. But he still had his hands down. Like literally in the first round, Bisping was like, "Uh-oh, if he doesn't keep put his hand up, this fight's not going to last very long." And of course, it didn't. It was end in the first round. But how do you go 50 fights, Don, and still not have your hands up?
Yeah, you're not very smart, obviously. You probably 50 fights are probably your jiu-jitsu matches where they're not throwing punches, and they count those as fights.
Dude, well, I mean, it seems like he either wins by triangle or loses, but I just don't understand the game plan of putting your hands down in an MMA fight if you're not that quick. It was
maybe he used to be quick, and now he's just slowed down.
Yes. That happens a lot. Guys do that, and they do that, and then when they're older, they try to do that. It's not the way. Definitely not. I don't know. You have to change your style as you get older. You know, like you can't rely on that. Like even Izzy, if I'm coaching Izzy, I'm like, all right, we're gonna change your kickboxing a bit here. Now you're a different style guy. You're gonna counter punch and whatnot. It has to change because if you're going to try to do the same old dancing you did when you was 20, it's not going to happen.
This week, by the way, is a great boxing match. It's Canelo versus Bud Crawford. Bud Crawford is undefeated. It's on Netflix. So it's free. Well, if you have Netflix, it's free. I recommend everyone watching the first 2 countdown shows because they're really good. This guy, Bud Crawford, a guy, you know, from a rough part of Omaha, got shot at when he was young, changed his whole life around. I think he actually got shot. He was in the hospital for a couple of weeks, and he's going up 2 weight classes to fight Canelo. Canelo is, they're saying, the top 3 Mexican fighters of all time behind Salvador Sanchez and Chavez. I mean, he's amazing. I don't know if the guy he's never been hurt. He's never been dropped before. So can a guy go up 2 weight classes and stop him? It's a big if. At the same time,
are you talking about Wait, is that true? That you're saying Canelo never been hurt?
Never been stopped, never been dropped, never took an.
Yeah, never been dropped. But if you watch, he's been counterpunched before, and I've seen him get dinked. Like pretty good, like stunned pretty good. But you're right, no 8 count.
So I don't know if a guy could go up 2 weight classes and beat a guy who's never been hurt before.
Well, the thing is that
I don't think so.
Yeah, he's not gonna hurt him, but he's gonna be like a bumblebee dancing around. It depends on his conditioning. Going up 2 weights, like even in boxing, that's like a big. That's a tall ask.
Okay, yeah, he was wobbled by.
You're right
wobbled by
about
Triple G, but did not touch the canvas, and he was against Jose Cotto.
That's what I remember.
So I don't know who do you like.
I don't know
fight,
that one,
Don?
but I remember Triple G.
Don, Jason, who do you like?
Yeah.
Who do you think's gonna win?
I go with Canelo. I'm going with Canelo. The
You know what? I'm going to pick the underdog and go, I'm going Crawford. Oh, Gringo Poppy over there. I've been thinking that it's going to be a decision, and it's going to be Crawford. I'm just going against Don, so me and him can, hey, Don, I'm betting 20 push-ups on it.
Don, can you do 20 push-ups?
Good. Good for you. I'm glad.
Don, can you do 20? I'll tell you though, the undercard.
I'm glad you only picked 20 so you don't get tired.
I'll tell you, the undercard has a really good fight in it. This guy, Callum Walsh, who Dana White's been sponsoring, undefeated Irish kid who's blown out everybody, is fighting Fernando Vargas Jr., one of the Vargas' son, who's also undefeated, who was a national champion as an amateur. So you got 2 undefeated people on the undercard. That's going to be I can't believe they're actually fighting each other because they're both undefeated and they're both young. But
wait, the whole thing that you got me on is Dana White's been sponsoring a boxer. I thought Dana White is a boxing promoter.
He's a boxing promoter, but he's also, I think, been sponsoring. He's been sponsored. Yeah, he's sponsoring.
Oh, I can do that? I can promote fights and sponsor guys? All right.
He's an Irish kid from Boston.
Oh, he's from Boston? Yeah, he's good. He's really good. But Vargas's kid's really good too.
Real good.
Vargas's kid's amazing.
Yeah.
So this should be. I'm very excited for that, and no one's even talking about this fight.
No, I'm talking about it now because that Nepo strength is something right there.
It is, right?
Yeah, it is.
So, and then also, what else? So we got that. I got that. Oh, so Ilan Tapora, who's the undefeated UFC champion, he says
Ilya. How can you not get these names right?
I get everything wrong, man. I'm sorry, but but he says he could sleep Terrence Crawford in boxing.
This guy's balls are just enormous, bro. It's hilarious. I don't know how he gets on the plane. He must buy extra seat for his nutsack.
I don't see it. I don't see him winning a round against Crawford in boxing. I mean, in MMA.
Neither, but you know what? Well, we saw how good Conor McGregor did against Mayweather. Oh, wait a minute. Fuck. He lost.
He won a lot of rounds, but that was an old Mayweather who wasn't taking him seriously. And that fight also.
Listen, he didn't win a lot of rounds. He won he won 0 rounds.
He won a couple.
He didn't win a round. Nah, I don't think so. I remember thinking, oh, Floyd's like outpointing him this entire fight. I remember thinking that. So it was just like a point match.
So before we leave, there's some news stories I want to talk to you guys that are very, very important. What did you guys think of the baseball? The father who caught the ball.
God, I have so much to say about that. Go ahead, Don. My bad. I got a delay in the car, I think.
That crazy bitch. Yeah. They said the new thing in the dictionary. She's awful. You know, what is it? affluent white women, affluent white female urban lesbians or liberals. Yeah, liberals. Same thing. Same fucking thing.
Hey, to be fair, she had the war lesbian haircut to let you know that she was an Uber cunt. You know what I mean? She's letting everybody know. Can you say Uber cunt on YouTube?
Sure.
She warned us.
I mean, look, here's the deal. People are like, she got fired from her job. I hope she didn't get fired from her job. Okay. I don't want anyone getting fired for their job for this. At the same time, people have to know when you go to a baseball game, whoever gets the ball gets the ball. Okay. Rather than if you're not, you can't rip it out of a kid's hand or something. But if the ball's on the ground, it's fair game. It's fair game. Yeah. So I don't know if she didn't know or whatever, but that's just the rule. And you know,
she don't care. She don't care.
Yeah, sure. I don't know how. I don't know how she felt entitled to that baseball just because it was right in front of her. You know what I mean? It was so far from her. Really, it was like from the river to the sea, and she just took it.
Right. Thank you, Jason. So there's a woman. But okay, another thing that went on. Charlie Sheen has a new documentary out where he says he's had sex with men while on crack. So I guess he smoked crack and then wanted to move crack. He just he's a crack addiction.
He's blaming the crack for making him gay. That's a shame.
Yes. So I just I guess
I know what I'm not doing Friday night. not smoking crack with Charlie.
So I mean, I don't think the crack made him gay. Otherwise, I just I think that, but I never smoked crack before.
Nah, bro. I'll tell you what. Listen, as the guy with the most experience with crazy drug people. No, but there's a phenomenon where if you do a lot of amphetamines, that you'll just be so horny that you'll just bang you'll do whatever. You'll fuck a rattlesnake right in the mouth. You know what I mean? You'll do whatever. And that's probably what Charlie Sheen got caught up in. Party. Because he was just, as I remember, he's like smoking crack and just doing speed and the TMZ days.
But how do you fuck a rattlesnake in the mouth? How do you fuck a rattlesnake?
I mean,
like the
very, very carefully.
Just doesn't seem like a good idea. I mean, you have to have your.
It's fine. My ex was a lawyer. It was no big deal.
But yeah, also there's a guy.
Be real fast when those amphetamines.
A 49-year-old surgeon named Neil Hopper. He pled guilty for fraud after having his insurance company pay to amputate his legs in order to satisfy his strange sexual fetish. So the guy, his name is Neil Hopper, which is also, the fact that his name, and he wanted to get his legs. So
him and Oscar Pistorius should start an orgy club.
I wanted to write a joke about this, but I'm stumped. But here's the deal. So, is that a sexual fetish of chopping up your legs? Have you met people like this, Jason?
Yeah. No, I know all about it. You know what I mean? This one girl was trying to get me into it. I said she don't got a leg to stand on.
Don, you ever have a girl that wanted to cut off your legs or cut off her legs?
No, my ex-wife would have cut my fucking throat, but not my legs.
Oh, okay. Also in California, Latifah Simon made history as the first legally blind Muslim congresswoman. She was mentored by Kamala Harris. So you got two people with no vision. So yes, first legally blind Muslim congresswoman. Did you vote for her, Jason?
Yeah. I'm just happy she can see the rise of fascism. Hey, for her, it's great that she's in. What is she in Congress or the Senate? What is it?
She's in Congress. Yeah.
Oh, great. Okay, good. So she can see that nothing's changing.
No, Russell Peters told me, how does she know which way to face when she's praying? Which is, probably also a good question. All right, so And then I don't know if you guys saw the new Dancing with the Stars came out. Hilaria Baldwin is going to be on it. Alec Baldwin's wife. She didn't want to do it, but he said give it a shot. And then also Corey Feldman. Corey Feldman's on this.
He threatened her with a gun.
No, hey, the cinematographer's husband's going, isn't he?
Yes, he's not voting for her. And then Corey Feldman, and then the mother, the hot mistress from The Parent Trap, the vice president. I don't know if you guys watched The Parent Trap. And then in Burning Man, a woman who had no idea she was pregnant gave birth in the bathroom of her RV. How do you not know you're pregnant? I mean, that's just,
you gotta be big. You gotta be a big fucking woman. You, like, how do you? The question is, how do you get in that little bathroom RV? You know, if you're that big.
More.
You got one more news story? I gotta go to work, bro.
Right,
I gotta go to work.
Mike Tyson.
Fucking
Mike Tyson is fighting Floyd Mayweather next year. Don, you hear about this?
No.
Yes, Mike Tyson is fighting Mayweather.
Is he cutting his legs off? Like, wait.
Jason, who wins this fight? Mayweather, right?
I'll tell you who loses. The fans.
The fans.
I don't know, man. Hey, listen. If I want to see two
Anybody
old black guys fight,
buys
I go
that
back to
fucking
South
thing.
Central.
Yes, Waffle House. Don, what were you saying?
Anybody who buys that fight is a loser.
Well, listen, that's our podcast today. I hope you guys enjoyed it.
God bless you, man.
Love you
Love you guys.
Take care. Bye.